guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get this makeup look right here, and this is a requested video from some of my sorority sisters, so shout out to y'all. Go girl, go Katie, right? No, okay. So our formal is on Saturday, April 1st, and so a lot of my sisters wanted me to show them how to do like a nice formal look that's not too dramatic, but it's still like, you know, you're going out, and they wanted a smoky eye, so I decided to come up with this look right here. I absolutely love this look. It's just a really easy look. We really only used like 3 or 4 eyeshadows maybe, so anybody can do it. It's really good for beginners or if you're really experienced as well. So if you guys like this makeup look and you want to know how to get it, then just keep watching. Okay, so first I'm just going to address the fact that my face is not self-tanned and the rest of my body is, and my hands are really bad, but it's fine. They're always bad, so we're just gonna accept it and move on. So we're gonna speed right through the face makeup and foundation and everything, but I'm still gonna tell you guys what I'm using and what I'm loving right now. Okay, so I am just going to start off with the Maybelline Master Prime. This is in 300. This is the blur and redness control. Okay, so then for foundation, I'm going to take my L'Oreal sponge, which is wet and clean for the most part. I actually love this so much. Like, I think I like it more than my Beauty Blender. The only thing is that it is hard to clean. Like, I feel like I will never get all of the foundation out of it, but that's fine to me because it's really, really good. It's like soft. But then I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. This is in the shade Soft Beige. I really like this foundation too. I think that if you're oily, it might not be the best choice for you because I'm really oily and my T-zone gets kind of gross really fast. But I like the fact that it has a spatula on it. Who Snapchatted me? Lynn's Bell? Yeah. Shout out to you, Lindsay. Because I know you're going to watch this. So since I am self-tanned and I have my darker foundation on, I'm going in with my darker concealer. So I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. So this is shade Light Ivory. And now to set my under eyes, I'm going to be taking my Luxie 522 Tapered Highlighter and then the Coty Airspun Loose Powder in Translucent Extra Coverage. This is just for setting my under eyes. But I take the, like, I have the lid, like, popped off so I can just, like, dip right in there and, like, tap off all the extra and just rub it all under my under eyes. Okay, now that my under eyes are set, I'm going to be taking this Sonia Kashuk big, like, dense fluffy brush and my Flower Beauty powder in LO1, and this powder is actually dark, like, it's dark. If you can see it, you can see it right there. This does not work for me when I'm not self-tanned. Usually if I'm not self-tanned, I just use the Airspun to set my whole face, and then I just bronze up to get rid of the, like, white cast that it causes. But since I am self-tanned, it has a little bit of color to it. It's really nice. It keeps me matte. Like, it lasts all day long. So I'm kind of dipping into the sifter and then, like, tapping the extra off. And then I press this into my skin to make sure that it's really in there. Like, I don't want to just kind of, like, lightly go over because this foundation is somewhat dewy, I would say. So I'm, like, pressing it into my skin to make sure that my face is completely set. So I'm going to bronze up just a little bit to make sure everything is even, but I'm going to be using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this one is in light, I think. Yeah, this one's in light. And then this is just a really fluffy e.l.f. brush. Okay, and now I'm going to contour. I'm going to use this Butte Basics. I think this is like a contour blush brush. I don't really know. It was in my Ipsy bag. And then I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Duo palette. This is in Fiji, but I'm just going to be using the contour powder for right now because I have a different blush that I'm liking right now. And then for blush, I'm going in with my Morphe R4, and then I'm going in with this Dirty Little Secret blush in Kitty Pink. I also got this in my last Ipsy bag, and I actually really like this blush. Dirty Little Secret is actually a good brand for being indie and in the Ipsy bag and stuff, so. And then for highlight, I'm going in with my Jeffree Star Skin Frost Highlight in Ice Cold. I would show it to you guys, but somebody dropped it. You guys have heard the story. And it completely shattered into a million pieces. I cried. I for real cried. But I'm going to take my Morphe M510. You really want to make it look like you just drank a glass of milk. To fill in my brows, I'm going to be using the Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit. I just brush out my brows first to make sure they're all brushed out. I literally need my mirror this close to my face. Do my brows. All right, 30 minutes later, we've got one brow done. So that's why I don't do my brows on camera, because they don't look very good. They're not the same. I'm going to start on my eyes now. So since this is kind of like a brownish smoky eye, I'm gonna take my Morphe 35N palette. Super pretty. But yeah, this is a palette. It's so pretty. I love these like purples and pinks right here, but we're gonna stick to the browns that are on this end. So as usual, for my transition shade, I'm gonna take this fluffy elf brush. I'm pretty sure this is either like a contour or like a highlight brush or whatever, but it's perfect for my transition shade because I have really big eyelids and really big eyes, so it's perfect for me. I'm gonna go into this top shade right here and just blend this into my crease. And I did set my eyelids, like I used my concealer and my foundation on my eyelids, and then I set it with powder, so they're good to go. You know what, let me zoom you guys in. Okay, so we zoomed y'all in, and I'm just going like literally just kind of windshield wiper motions in my crease. So the transition shade does not, I feel like I said that weird, but the transition shade doesn't have to be perfect because you're just gonna build stuff on top of it, but this is just a good like kind of like transition into the darker color. So now I'm gonna take this Elizabeth Mott blending brush. It's super cute, it's super tiny, I love it. I got this in my Ipsy bag as well. I'm gonna take this brown shade right here. I've literally used it so much, but I'm dipping the very end of my brush into it and then tapping off the extra because I don't want to go too crazy at the beginning. Like I want to softly build this up. So I'm going to take this just kind of at the outer V, and I'm going to start building this up in the outer V and my crease. I'm probably going to dip back into that color a few times because I want to really like softly build this color up. So I'm kind of creating a fade from the outer corner to the middle of my lid, and I'm bringing it up into the crease a little bit. And it's okay if it looks messy because this is kind of a smoky eye, so no worries. So now that I have all of this dark shadow on the outer edge, I'm just going to take this fluffy brush again and just like blend everything out. And then I'm going to go back in with this Elizabeth Mott brush and just define everything once again. Okay, so we are done with the top of my eyes. I'm just going to take this fluffy elf brush. It's like an angled fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to dip it into that darkest brown shade and then smoke out my lower lash line. Okay, so I'm going to take this fluffy Kat Von D blending brush. I'm going to go into the lightest shade right here and just put this on my brow bone. And then I'm going to use the same Kat Von D brush and my Morphe and Kathleen Lights palette, super dirty and torn up. And I'm going to take this sparkly shade right here, and I'm going to put that on this lightest part on the inner corner of my eye. And then I'm just going to take this fluffy brush for like the third or fourth time and just kind of blend everything out so it's not too harsh. So I'm going to take this Eco Tools brush. It's just like a little fluffy pencil brush. I'm going to go back in with that really pretty white shade again. And just put that on the inner corner and on the brow bone. And then I'm taking this brush and just blending it out a little bit so it's not so crazy looking. Okay, and now we're going to do some liquid liner. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Pray for me. I'm gonna take the Maybelline Line Stiletto. Good enough, right? We're gonna put on fake lashes so no one will be able to tell how bad it is. It's fine. All right, they're close enough, right? And this eye always waters, so all of that liner is about to fall off on the inner corner. It's fine. So now I'm taking my NYX Très Jolie black liner, and I'm just gonna tight line and waterline. So now for lashes, I'm going to take my Ardell, this is just a multi-pack, but these are the Demi Wispies, and then my Duo Clear Lash Glue, and we're going to put on some lashes. First, I can't forget, I have to curl my lashes first. This is just the Tarte eyelash curler. This is by far my favorite lash curler on the planet Earth. All right, we zoomed you out just a little bit so you can kind of see more of my lashes because I have to look at the mirror that is on my makeup desk. But I just take the lash, and I have really big eyes, so I don't have to trim these at all. But I just take the lash glue and put it directly onto the lashes. I don't do a lot of lash glue at all. There's no reason to do a lot of lash glue, so I just don't. I just kind of go back and forth and just put a little bit on each one. Libby is walking back into my room currently. I just make sure that it is all evenly coated. And then I do, because I have very round eyes, I kind of pinch them in to kind of like curl them a little bit, and then I just blow on the glue so it dries. And this is my right eye, so you want to get them as close as you can to your real lash line. And sometimes I go back over, it does dry clear, but if I'm being impatient, I'll go back over my liner and cover up the glue. After I do my false lashes, I just coat them with any mascara. Right now I love the Colossal Big Shot, but I also like the falsies, and I actually use the falsies on my bottom lashes. I use this one on my top lashes, but I just use mascara to kind of mesh them all together.
Oh look, there's my toes.
Ew, you. Like I said, I take my falsies mascara for my bottom lashes. So now we're gonna move on to lip liner. This is the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Aquarius. Yeah, it's in Aquarius. And I got this when Kathleen had her birthday, and she released all the other kinds of Aquarius. And then for my lipstick, I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit lipstick in Rebel Rose. All-time favorite lipstick. If I could wear this every single day of my life, I would. I wear it like 5 out of 7 days out of a week. I love this color because it's like a nude pink, but it also is like purpley kind of. I guess that's where the rose comes in. But this is like my all-time favorite lipstick right now. I'm going to set my face with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist. This stuff smells amazing. And then to really lock my makeup in place, because since this is for like formal or like prom or whatever, just going to class. I've worn this look to class before. But I'm using my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This stuff will lock your makeup into place for hours. So that is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a comment down below and give me a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you guys have any requests for other videos, makeup tutorials, or anything like that, just leave them in the comments bar down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!